We're back with episode 2 of MMA and more. That's the name we decided on. UFC 269 tomorrow. Uh, Biggest fight of the year? Question mark, or biggest card of the year? I think second
No,
biggest probably.
yeah, second biggest.
Yeah.
Definitely not number one. I don't even know which one number one would be. It's just, dude, it doesn't feel like this fight has enough hype behind it for what it should be.
Especially when Masvidal and Edwards dropped out. Like, I feel like a lot of fans just are like, I don't know about this one now. Because Masvidal, he brings in a lot of pay-per-views, that guy.
He does. And, his interviews, anything with him in the media, people are going to look.
Yeah. There's a lot of controversy about that fight too. Like Edwards is saying a lot of crap about how he's like, he was overweight. He didn't have any intention of fighting. But I feel like the fighters always say that when someone drops out.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest.
Unexpectedly like that.
I don't think I'm going to take a shot and say that Jorge definitely has an injury and didn't miss weight. I mean, that dude, his nickname is Game Bread. Like, that dude is game anytime, anywhere, So, and it was at welterweight,
I don't feel like he would be the guy to drop out like that.
Yeah, he was doing street fights.
A Jorge thing to do.
Yeah, he before the UFC, he's a street fighter. That guy's he's not afraid.
I don't really think he's afraid of Edwards, especially after we saw Nate almost knock his ass out.
Yeah, and I mean, and the fight before him, he was already fighting the champion. He's fighting. And so he actually didn't look too bad. I mean, until he got laid on his face. But
you look as good as you can against Usman.
Yeah,
there's not much you can really do.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about the first fight of the card. We got Oliveira versus Poirier.
Well, it's not the first fight. It's going to be the last
first fight we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
Whatever. So this is it's for the belt championship fight right here. 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start off with my prediction first and then kind of explain it.
Yeah.
Like, I personally think it's gonna be a underdog win for Charles. I think he's gonna submit him round 3. Charles, he's such an aggressive like submission artist. I want to say he's got the most submission wins in the UFC. That's crazy.
Yeah, to have that accolade.
Oof. And he doesn't get knocked out easily. But Dustin, if he's gonna win, it's gonna be a knockout win. I'm gonna think like knockout win round 4, I want to say, or round 3. I don't know. I always like round 3 wins, middle.
Is that your go-to for?
Yeah, it's my go-to. I think for betting. I don't bet on what rounds like someone gonna get fucking tapped or something.
Okay.
But yeah, my money pick is bet on the underdog this fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Yeah.
First of all, I'd like to say I don't know why he's the underdog. I mean, he's the champion. I understand.
Someone's got to be an underdog.
Yeah, someone's got to be an underdog. But I mean,
it's not even that big of a margin too. And a lot of people are talking about how this fight is going to be close, and there's no like real underdog right now.
Yeah, I mean, Vegas says there is, but in the MMA community, I think everyone understands that this is going to be one of the closest fights this sport may actually ever see. With that being said, though, I'm going to take Charles Oliveira in the second round with some wacky submission on Dustin.
Wacky leg
submission. Maybe a leg. Maybe he'll get him with the rear naked choke or something pretty standard, but I don't think Charles is going to put himself in a position in the stand-up game where he's going to get in trouble, unless he gets caught. If he gets caught with one, who knows?
Yeah.
Also, I think the later the fight goes, the better the chances Dustin is going to have to win, because that dude, he's a warrior. Say what you want about him, he's a warrior, and he lives for those 5 rounds. He lives for those late 23, 24, 25-minute mark in a fight.
He's got like a 50% knockout rate, Dustin.
Yeah.
He knows how to put guys to sleep.
Yeah, he definitely does. He puts people on their
Yeah.
ass. Simple as that.
He's got some underrated takedown defense and grappling skills, I think.
Yeah, I mean, people don't realize that like just because you see his fights all standing up, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not because no one hasn't tried to take him down. There's a reason for that. It's because he's stuffing those guys.
Mm-hmm. So on to the next fight, I guess.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Nunes versus Pena, and it's Nunes fighting. Everyone thinks it's gonna be a fucking blowout win, or she's just gonna steamroll over Pena, and that's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
Chances are, history normally repeats itself.
yeah, Pena's got some good wrestling, so we'll see if she's gonna be able to take her down the fucking ball of muscle that Nunes is. I
Yeah.
doubt it.
I
But
don't think so either.
yeah, I'm gonna go like TKO win for Nunes. I want to say fourth round.
I'm taking Nunes in the second or third. And even though I think Juliana Pena, she was on the Ultimate Fighter, I
Yeah.
think. And she showed such good wrestling game on that. And like that was her strategy. I just don't know if she's gonna be able to take Nunes down, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's a Nunes respectfully, because you could beat my ass. Respectfully, you are a large woman. I mean, in the nicest way possible.
Large in the
She's
muscular sense.
yeah, she's extremely muscular. You see her at the weight, the weigh-ins and
Amanda
stuff like
Nunes,
that.
if you hear this, Brian called you a fat ass.
Yeah, all for all the smoke. Let's go. Nah, I'm playing.
You think you could last a round with Nunes?
Man, wait. Okay, what weight am I at though? Are we at the same weight?
We'll do like a catch weight fight.
Catch weight?
Yeah.
I think I could last a round.
Yeah, I say that.
Okay, wait. Wait. Is there training?
No.
How much of a camp do I get?
It's like, all right, besides your leg injury, you're healthy, but it's right now how you are.
Okay, see, the thing is, I have like a month of Muay Thai underneath my belt. That's nothing.
He's got a month of Muay Thai.
Yeah, I'm gonna get killed. If I'm running though, if I'm able to kind of just like bob and weave, maybe. Okay. I think I could survive a round. I don't think I'd get slept. I think I could get submitted because I don't know what I'm doing on the ground. I know nothing like that. But I would get beat up in those 5 minutes, 100%.
I wrestled in middle school for a little bit, but no, I'm not. I don't think I could survive around.
Oh, if you don't get knocked out, you can survive around. You could take.
Yeah, if I don't,
you get punched. You're just gonna get punched. You just.
Feel like I don't know. I could survive around. I feel like I could.
I don't know about two. I think I could survive.
Not two.
I could survive one.
A whole fight. I'm gonna be losing that.
Yeah.
It would be fun to see like a male versus female fight, but it's just Amanda Nunes versus like Joe Blow, some random guy,
some dude on Twitter,
some like dude on the street.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
All women's credibility would be gone.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's talk about that Masvidal and Edwards fight, man. Got canceled.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit at the beginning. Yeah, I think everyone's a little pissed about that.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was like one of like people were really looking forward to that fight. If Edwards wins, he's going to be getting the title shot right after that. And if Masvidal wins, I don't know, he'd probably fight Colby. But now we're in like limbo.
I actually think the next fight for Masvidal will be Colby either way. Now, dude, imagine that. That would be such a big fight.
Awesome fight. Yeah.
I mean, you got two personalities. You got two guys that are both looking to bring in huge views. I mean, the press conferences, the interviews. Oh my God.
Street Judas
Masvidal.
Yeah. That is funny.
Yeah.
There's like has it been officially stated why like Masvidal has dropped out? Like we know it's medical issue.
Yeah, it was just an injury. I mean, you never know. It could could be serious, or it could just be like, I
Yeah.
don't know, something
I feel
small
like
that's broken.
yeah, people were kind of like questioning like, did he make weight? Because we don't really know what his injury was, or it hasn't really been confirmed yet. I haven't really heard Masvidal talk about it much.
Yeah, I think he's been
Him
pretty
like
quiet.
dropping out. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
I
a
mean,
little bit like off character for him. I feel like.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think he's the type of guy that would miss weight.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's an injury, but you never know with these guys. But
Yeah.
because on the other spectrum, you got guys like Connor, or just an example, this was a big one with his leg. He trained through like stress fractures and stuff, and then went into that third fight with Poirier and was kicking him with the broken leg, basically. So you never
Yeah.
know. You got two sides, but I don't think Masvidal, if it was something like that where he probably could have fought through it, I'm guessing he would have. But I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But yeah, this obviously sucks.
Yeah, that would have been sick. It probably would have helped bring in money for the champions. I
Yeah.
think, because I don't think this is going to be huge pay-per-view, even though it probably should. I just don't think it has enough media push behind it. With like the main public, I guess. It doesn't have it doesn't have the Conor McGregor's, the name that will draw in money.
Obviously. All right. And next fight on the card, we got friend versus foe. DC versus Dominic Cruz. This is DC versus DC. Just noticed that.
Yeah.
But obviously they're not actually fighting. One of them is tomorrow night, not on the main card, but he's fighting. Well, but first we're going to talk about DC versus Cruz, and there's a little beef going on. So if you don't know already, they're both commentators. They both work together, and in like a media presser, Cruz got asked like, "What do you think of DC commentating?" And he kind of just like fucking shit on DC.
He aired him out. He let it fly.
He didn't hold back. Like he's been like waiting for someone to ask him that question.
He's like, "Oh, brother, wait till
like,
you hear
DC's
what I
my
have
friend.
to say."
I love DC, but fuck DC.
Yeah, I mean, he said he got love for DC, and like he mentioned before, he said that he mutes his commentary.
Yeah.
He's like, me and DC are friends, or whatever he said. He's my brother.
Hey, no
I think
offense,
he said brother.
man. Your
Yeah,
commentary is just dog shit.
yeah, he tried to be nice, but it was a backhand compliment. If
Yeah,
anything.
you can't do that.
No, I think there's a proper way to do that. I think Cruz is getting a little too much flack for it. Because I think we were all thinking it. All right, he just had the balls to say.
I mean,
say what you want.
I don't like DC as a commentator at all either.
I don't either.
Yeah.
He picks sides, and I mean, so does some of the other commentators in some fights. But it's so apparent when you're listening to DC fight, like who he wants to win.
Cruz also said like DC doesn't do his homework. Cruz is also the guy who said like Conor McGregor is trying to gas out Khabib here.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just what? That's like a meme now, kind of.
Yeah,
or it's been one. But yeah, I never liked DC just because kind of I feel like he picks favorites in fights. Like whenever he's got one of his Russian beard bros in there, he can tell he's like kind of sucking him off a little bit.
Oh yeah,
if you know what I mean. Just like
big time.
Look at that technique. Look at that wrestling.
It's not that good. I mean, I mean, those Russians, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, obviously they're really good.
You got to give the other fighters credit while they're in there and fighting those guys. Yeah. I mean, they're putting their life on the line quite literally. So at least just have some non-biased form of commentary.
I remember specifically, even Rogan seemed like he kind of picked favorites in this fight. It was Adesanya versus Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
And dude, I felt like Blachowicz was winning that fight, and I thought it was kind of obvious he was winning that fight. And they were still like acting like every time Adesanya landed a punch, Blachowicz was about to fall on his ass or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When you listen to the commentary, no matter what's going on in the fight, they can kind of sway you one way or another.
Yeah.
And I noticed that, like, you can kind of, I don't know, when like especially with the Sandhagen fight versus Petr Yan, like I honestly thought that fight was way closer than the announcers made it
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
be. I
That's
think
another good example.
from like the third round on, it was like all Petr Yan,
Hmm.
and the commentary was like all about Petr Yan. But I think what Corey was doing and how he was still fighting back and kind of sticking in there with him was,
Yeah.
respectable and should at least been noticed a little bit more.
Yeah, and it's not to say DC can't be a good commentator. He's got some really good analysis for like stuff the untrained eye can't see,
Oh
like for
yeah,
just a casual viewer. Yeah.
the knowledge that he has of like wrestling and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
great addition. It's spectacular, and like I don't know, you start seeing UFC, they started to do those like breakdowns. When they would
Yeah.
use like the
He does great breakdown
drawing.
videos
Yeah,
on
when they do like the
Instagram and
drawing
stuff.
on like the screen and you kind of see where
Hmm.
everything's happening and playing out. And I mean, you see that and it's clear as day. He's able to put it in very simple terms and stuff like that. But in his live commentary, it's just not
Uh,
as
they
beneficial, I
also
think.
got to get a different guy to do the interviews in the cage than him. Like
Yeah,
when it's his
especially when
turn.
Rogan's not there. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because like he's not that good at interviewing.
No, he's not.
Yeah, especially with the loser of a fight, it seems like he kind of rubs it in or some shit. Look at the TV screen over here. Do you see yourself getting knocked out? How do you feel?
Yeah, what were you thinking at this moment?
Yeah, how do you feel to get exposed? Uh, but it's kind of a funny beef. They already like confront each other about it, which was pretty quick. Like they had to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure they like cleared up everything.
Yeah, I
But I
hope.
don't think Dominic apologized.
I don't think he
I
did.
can't
I mean, he
remember.
was more trying to
Yeah,
defend his point of view.
yeah,
He probably could have apologized and then still been like, I still think I'm in the right, but I'm gonna apologize because, you know, it could be seen as I was out to get you, or
yeah.
uh, make bad of your name. But I think if Cruz gets knocked out in this fight, number one, I'm just
Oh my
excited, dude.
God.
I'm just excited to see how the commentary is with this fight.
DC walks
I
in the
mean,
cage
dude,
with a
are they
big
even?
smile on his face for the
Yeah,
interview.
are they gonna let DC commentate this fight? Do you think they would
I
just
know
like ask DC
Rogan's
to step away from the booth?
commentating. Who's the commentator?
John Anik.
Who's the commentators for this fight?
I mean, if it's our normal three, it'd be John Anik,
Yeah,
Joe Rogan, and DC. Honestly, you know who I like as a
who?
commentator? Paul Felder.
I was about to say him too. Yeah, he's pretty
Paul
good.
Felder, he's real good. Because he's
Uh,
kind of a mix. He brings that knowledge of the sport. Because he is also a previous fighter, but I think he's pretty non-biased and just kind of says it how it is.
all right, I can't even find where the commentators are. Never mind. I'm pretty sure it's Rogan and DC doing it. But that would be so funny if Cruz loses
Yeah,
and
I mean, I've
DC
already
gets to
seen
interview him. Hey, dude, DC's
the
probably got a
DC
big
beams.
smile on his face. Did I do my homework, Dominic?
Yeah. Oh my God. He's gonna be
Uh,
having Dominic Cruz start throwing hands with him after the fight.
Bruh. So on to we're gonna talk about Sean O'Malley now, and we're not
Yeah.
even gonna probably talk about his fight. He's fighting. We're gonna talk about him and Cody Garbrandt
Yeah.
because that's what's getting the most publicity right now, and what people are talking about. Like, I'm pretty sure people don't even know who Cody or Sean's fighting. They're just like they now know that they're beefing, and it's getting pretty serious. They had a standoff like at the presser.
Yeah, in the
I've
middle of the
like never
presser.
seen that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that was pretty crazy.
I think I don't know. I think, dude, Colby's such an easy guy. Not Cody is such an easy guy to rile up.
Cody. Yeah,
Dude, he just
he
gets
definitely gets
emotional.
angry
And I
real
think Sean
fast.
played into that real well. And I don't know, we were
He used to
talking
get
about this
super
earlier.
emotional in his fights too, and
Yeah.
he
I mean,
kind of
dude,
calmed down.
he would just try to like he was more of an ego fighter where you'd see him
Yeah.
try to trade shots. Like if he got caught with one, he'd just go in and try to throw another big haymaker and
Hmm.
try to catch his opponent with one. And it's like, dude, that's just not
Yeah.
a smart way to fight. But dude, Sean, marketing genius.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guy
Hundred
knows what
percent.
to do, how to market himself. mean, he's going to be making so much money
Like
here
people are like,
because
the people are like, I hate Sean so much. Good. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to
Yeah.
get people to hate him, because then they're gonna try to fucking get someone to beat him, and they're
they'll
gonna
watch
keep
his
on like
fights
talking about him
because
because
they want to
they
see
hate
someone
him.
beat him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he's trying to do.
And guess what? He's doing it really well, and he's gonna get paid so much money because with the way his record is. And I mean,
Yeah.
you can claim he's cherry picking fights, but I mean, in
I mean,
his interview with
you can
Ariel,
claim that, but he calls out like everyone. He
he was
calls out
calling
a
out
lot of
Giannis.
people.
He was calling
Yeah.
out. He called out Adrian Giannis. He called out I forget, but I mean, he's I mean, who knows how serious this is? I mean, granted, because he's still unranked, but dude, he's calling out Piotr Jan,
Yeah,
top of the division,
that was
top
probably more of a
head
joke,
guy.
but it also just proves like he's not afraid of anyone really.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I just don't think he's been offered a big fight yet, or
No,
a
yeah,
ranked fight.
that's what he said in his
Yeah,
interview with Ariel. He was saying how people like claim that he's cherry picking fights,
but
when really like the UFC is offering him these fights and he's just taking what he's offered. But he's gonna make so much money when he's probably gonna sign his new contract
yeah,
with the UFC. I would hope. He says he's willing to look to other organizations. I would hope he stays with the UFC.
no, he's
And
definitely gonna stay at the UFC. He's definitely just
yeah,
saying
well, I
that so they
mean,
can
with
pay
the
him some
money
more
buck,
money.
he's trying to get some more money, which is this whole thing. But
Mhm.
I don't know. And
Yeah,
and then this begs the question, well, how good is he actually? Is he just all hype, or is there some concrete, real fighting skill behind this hype?
but I don't know if Cody uses, like, I feel like 100% his next fight's gonna be Sean, probably. Like with all the talk going, I mean, he would have to move back up.
That's the thing.
But
I think that
yeah,
would be the only thing, him
Mhm.
going back up a weight class.
Yeah, but that would be an awesome fight to see.
Yeah.
I don't know, what's the height difference in that fight?
That would be pretty wild. And I
Yeah.
definitely think Sean would probably have the advantage. Just, I mean, he got long legs, long arms, everything like that.
Yeah. Um, that's pretty much all we were going to talk about. We want to make this a little bit of a quick podcast
Yeah, we were just
and
doing
not
a
as
quick
long as the last one, like a promo.
little promo,
But,
just get our feel for get our thoughts out there for the fight.
but
See if we're right, see if we're wrong. Yeah.
next week, we'll probably do a reaction video and then a little bit of longer podcast again, which is MMA and more, and not just MMA, I guess. I guess we pretty much covered most everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is wraps.
Got like 13 viewers on the last video.
There we go.
Getting our numbers up.
Slowly but surely.
We're just going to pump out content for the fun of it and see how it goes. Thanks for watching, though.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Peace.